kids can save Christmas.
Was that your teacher?
Substitute. The weirdest substitute ever.
He's Santa Claus.
My name is Najir Chambers. I'm from Big O Belt Media, based out of Washington, D.C. Salute, Tommy. You already know. Very excited to talk about the new project today. Mr. Santa, A Christmas Extravaganza, coming to theaters December 6th. Gentlemen, how you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Excellent.
It is it's a great honor to speak to the three of my brothers today, bringing in the Christmas spirit bright and early in November. So that goes right to the hard-hitting question, because we got to know exactly when in your household is it acceptable to begin celebrating Christmas? When can you put up the tree, and how long can you leave it up?
Why are you gonna ask us that?
All right, so just don't listen. My wife can't see this, right? My wife cannot see this. You can celebrate Christmas all year round, right? My name is Noel, so I was designed to celebrate Christmas. Right. So, but the rule is, after Thanksgiving, you can put up the tree, but after Halloween, you can start watching Christmas movies. Because no Thanksgiving movies.
That's a new one.
That's the rule, right? So after Halloween, when you finish all the scary movies, you need to cleanse your palate anyway. So starting right after Halloween, November 1st, you can watch Christmas movies. The tree can't go up until Black Friday.
I like that.
Hard and fast rule.
I like that.
Well, I'll go with that. I'll go with that one.
Y'all two agree with it too?
I love Christmas, but I also love Thanksgiving. So out of respect for Thanksgiving, really start Christmas after Thanksgiving. Definitely.
Fair.
I found out in my life, it's after the women stop shopping at Black Friday. Because they ain't gonna do nothing up to that point. Okay. And you might as well call it Black Saturday, because I'm gonna be out there finding a tree next day. Okay. All right. So anyway, there goes mine.
I tell you, if there was just one woman in this panel right now, all of our answers would be totally different, because you know damn well.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Absolutely. That's why we got to stick together.
Oh man. Hey Noel, congratulations on this film. You writing this script along with your daughter. I did notice that there was also another Calloway in the credits as well, Marvin. Could you speak to who Marvin is in relation to you?
So that's my Uncle Marvin, my family patriarch. Everything I learned about being the right kind of man, I learned from my Uncle Marvin. With respect to all the other great men in my life, he was my beacon. And I'm blessed and honored that when I make films now, I always bring him aboard in some capacity, whether he is driving the cast after shoots, jumping in a scene as an extra. He puts me at ease, if I'm being honest. Even in this stressful time of, getting the movie out, I had him come over my house the other day, because he's a master carpenter by trade, retired. I had him come over my house the other day to put up a shower head, and he's like, "You can do this. You've done it before." And I'm like, "I know I could do it." And then after what I told him, I just feel better, when you're around. And so the stress of making a movie, I need my people, and Uncle Marvin is the leader of my people.
I hear that, and I love to hear it. I mean, I would imagine that having two legends also a part of your cast also makes it very easy with Geoffrey and Tommy here. So I got to ask you here, when it came down to building the script, directing and sorts, what came first? Was it the characters or was it the actors, and you built the characters around them? And for you two actors here, talk about how you was able to bring your expertise, been on so many different sets, play so many different characters, which you were able to bring to these characters in the collaboration effort.
Well, first of all, let's ask the legend first. Okay, Geoffrey, go ahead.
Oh, I am no legend. I'm just an actor that's been lucky enough to do some work here and there. But I basically, the idea of playing Santa Claus, very intimidating and very challenging. So I just took it beat by beat, just looking at like an actor does. what's this scene about? And I tried to find the humanity in each scene. I mean, like Santa Claus, you don't think of as necessarily a human being, but to me, I've treated him as a man who's trying to solve problems, who's trying to live a certain kind of life and be a kind of inspiration for people around him. So I brought it down to a very human level, nothing metaphysical, nothing, magical, just a man who's trying to do his job the best he can.
There you go.
Yeah, and
I think
let me just add real quick.
okay.
Geoffrey was so amazing to work with Tommy as well, in that film is a collaboration, right? And so when you get on set and you have this script, you have this plan, you have these ideas, and then you get these super talented, humble, amazing actors that work with you, right? And work with the material. And Geoffrey, your questions, right? When you would ask, what are you sure you're saying what you're trying to say here? Right. And just those questions that you would ask me really raised the level. Right. And then Tommy, with you, like I never forget in the auditorium, you're like, I get what you're trying to do here. I get what's on the page. Let me show you what I want to do with it.
Greatness.
And I said, please have at it. Right. And I always, it's always better, right, than what you could have imagined when you allow and you're blessed to have people with such talent really own it, right? Because it's very easy to just read what's on the page and say, hey, that's what you want, that's what you got, right? But no, the fact that you guys care to the level to make it great, I want to state my appreciation here, but that's what was amazing to me about the process.
Yeah. And I say legendary with Geoffrey because I think he's the only brother in the world that can say yes to a role for Santa Claus, because he's going to think you kidding.
Yeah.
So he's going to go, God, is this my last movie? You know what I mean? Are things getting that bad? You know what I mean? And he ain't tripped about it. He saw it and did it.
Legend.
You know what I mean? That's legendary.
Legend.
Especially being an actor and the things that we go through.
Yeah.
The things that we go through. I mean, Penelope Cruz, when she first got to town, she was the hottest thing. Everybody wanted to be in her movie. And my agents, they said, man, if you dress up like a woman and you go over there and you do that thing, man, you're gonna get that movie. And I went, unfortunately, I go all out. Okay, so I did the makeup. I went to MAC, got the makeup, tight dress, blah, 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 blah. And I went over here and didn't get it. But that wasn't the part that was bad. I had to drive home in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I ain't never seen so many men follow me in my damn life. Okay. So but the thing about the actor is you never know. I went for it. You see what I mean?
Yeah,
I went
that's
for
what
it,
you
and I
gotta
knew
do.
who she was and where she was coming from, and I knew where she was going. I can actually say that in my lifetime that I auditioned with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
Well,
what actors do.
I really can't wait for the world to check this one out. This had so many unexpected laughs, and obviously the greats were going to do the greats, but there was a lot of heart and family into this. And I tried to live by the rules and wait till Black Friday, but here we are here, and I'm full festive now. So I definitely appreciate it. So folks can check out Mr. Santa, a Christmas Extravaganza, coming to the theaters December 6th. Now, really quickly, because I do got them in my ears and I need to wrap. Tommy, I got to ask you really, really fast. I just recently saw Damon Wayans on the Jennifer Hudson show talk about how he will be so excited to do more in Living Color. He says he will be all on board if they were put together as specials. What is your thoughts about that? And would you sign up for something like that?
It's all of us would. All of us would, because we're waiting on Professor
Me
Xavier.
too.
We're waiting. But we're waiting on Professor Xavier. Because he
Okay.
calls the shots. And we believe in him. So the minute that he brings that black jet over, we're all there. Because we were all the mutants that he brought together, the X-Men, that made that happen. So we're waiting for that. All of us want to do it. but he hasn't called. He started it at one time, and then he was going to do it with younger people, and he called each and every one of us individually, said, would you do some stuff on there? We all said yes. And then he called all of us and said, I'm not going to do it. I just can't find anybody like y'all. And until I find someone like you guys, I'm not going to do it.
Boy, might as well hang up on that note.
Yeah.
Well,
Go ahead, Noel. What were you going to say?
No, you guys are one of a kind. It was a one of a kind mix, and so I'm at everyone's disposal if I got any way to bring that to life. Because it would be amazing for a new generation.
And you're a miracle too, because you turned Black Friday into a Black Wednesday.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. It's been a complete honor to talk to you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
So much.
Thank you.